So this channel will pretty much be abandoned permanently, forever. This is the thing. Ever since that, and I can't say the word because I can't afford this video to be flagged for hate speech or whatever, for actually talking about a hate speech son of a. Anyways, ever since that guy from harmful opinions or whatever, ever since that guy made a video about me, I've been getting more and more haters in my comments, which I was just deleting them. I was like, whatever, right? I had haters before when I started making videos back a year ago. I would just delete them, or I would just talk shit to them or whatever. The problem is, back in the day, the only people who would find my channel would be people who would search for it. Incels in denial, or people who hate antinatalism, etc. It would be either Christians, or it would be some trolls or rednecks or whatever. They would say some shit. I would either just fucking tell them a counter argument, or tell them to fuck off, or or just straight up delete them from my channel because I don't give a fuck about them. And I have a small channel. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. So really, to find my channel, you really have to search for it. Like, you really have to search for the titles of those videos. Really, the video that did the best was the video where I was talking about how I'm 27 and how my depression has affected me to the point that I don't even leave the house. That video got over 10,000, I think it reached 10,100 views. That was my best video I ever had. And then probably the second best was there was a similar video where I said, that life gets worse after 30. And even after 25 it already gets worse. That video I think got 3,000 or something, and I had like a few videos that reached maybe 2,000 views or so, some of my early videos. But that's it. You don't find my channel unless you search for it, unless you were already watching similar channels like BPV or Rehab Room, or if you're watching some antinatalists or stuff like that, You wouldn't randomly find it as a normie, Like, normies, if they actually have a girlfriend, they really wouldn't be watching my videos. Let's just say it how it is. If you actually have a girlfriend, you bald asshole with glasses, if you actually had a girlfriend, you wouldn't be watching my video. You definitely wouldn't be reacting to it. But even if you have one, you're probably giving her to Tyrone's BBC. That's why you're in such a shitty mood. That's why you always attack autistic people, because bullies always attack somebody who's weaker than them. They attack a small channel because a small channel can't fight back, etc. If I was a big channel, I would have fucking have your channel strike down by now. There would be so many like reports that by now your channel would have 3 strikes already and you would be out, you son of a bitch. But you attack a small channel because of that. But this is what happened, though. This is the big deal that happened. So literally 15 minutes ago, one of my friends from Instagram, which I had my social media listed in my videos. Why? Because, as I said, this channel was supposed to be a way for me to find like-minded people, to find antinatalists, to find people who have dating problems, and I actually found friends who were both male and female. Not a huge amount of friends, but there were a dozen of people, and I talked to like 5 of them still now. Some of them not so much. Some of them are kind of like just sitting in my Discord friend list, and we maybe talk once in a month, just check up on each other. But but I did meet some good people on here. That was the purpose of this channel. Where else am I gonna find friends? I don't do online gaming. I don't. You can't find random people on Facebook. They get mad if you add them. I don't know you. All this type of shit. So where else am I gonna find friends? This was my way of finding people. Hell, there was even one time I found a girl on here, which lasted a whole of 4 days, but even still, maybe that could have worked out different, but whatever. And the thing was, since my social media was a part of this, really, this whole year I never really had trolls add me on my social media. There were like a couple of gaslighters who would add me and they would say, bro, you have to go to the gym, bro, you have to do this or that. And I would just tell them, fuck off with that shit. And I would block them. But I wouldn't really get somebody who would add me and then attack me and whatever, because, as I said, nobody really found this channel unless they wanted to find it, But now, since this asshole with 33,000 subscribers have basically, has shown my channel to his huge audience of degenerates, because ask yourself, who watches the type of videos where a guy makes fun of autistic people, a guy makes fun of lonely people? Who watches those type of videos? The biggest degenerates. That's who. And there was one of those degenerates, trust me, there were about 20 or so of them that added me, some of them on Discord, some of them on Instagram, and that were saying all kinds of shit to me. I just, screenshot it and I fucking blocked them. And the reason I'm not showing the screenshots is because some of them were literally telling me to, you can't say it on YouTube, but you know what, to do. They were literally straight up telling me, not in a sarcastic way, not just and it wasn't just a one sentence, it wasn't just saying go and KYS. No, it was like, one of them wrote a long paragraph telling me how pathetic I am, how there's no wonder that somebody like me can't find nobody, because, that I'm so disgusting, that the government, basically, that the government should KILL people like me. Stuff like that. Like, one guy wrote a whole fucking long paragraph. I screenshotted that. And I talked to a friend of mine who's actually a lawyer from the UK. He says when it comes to those death threats, when you screenshot that, you should not post it online. You should not show it online, because if you want to use that as evidence, if it shows up online, it can kind of be seen as less legitimate. Like, you're not supposed to kind of post it because it can be kind of manipulated, photoshopped, whatever. You're supposed to keep that screenshot on your phone or on your computer and not show it to anybody unless, unless it's the police, unless you're gonna sue the person and whatever. And I saved that screenshot because maybe I'll need it, maybe, who knows. Maybe I'll need it in the future and whatever. And there were a few other idiots saying all kinds of shit. The more typical insults, just, oh, you're ugly, you're bald, which is funny because their daddy over there that they're watching, he's bald too. So funny, right? But there was an incident though that happened, as I said, talked to my friend a bit more than 15 minutes ago. So this is what happened. One of the Instagram trolls, he went on my profile, and I have maybe 5 pictures on my profile, pictures of just me, and shit. And, my friends on there, I don't even have a lot of followers. I think I have maybe 35 or so followers, because I started that account maybe 3 months ago or so. I had that previous account, but that account got banned because I was getting into arguments with people and shit. That account got banned fucking before October. And then I think mid-October is when I created this new account. I had 5 pictures, which were pretty much pictures that I still had on my phone. I lost a lot of pictures on that previous account, by the way, that I can't get back since it got banned. But so one of these fucking trolls, he added me, right? And you don't fucking know, people randomly add me on there, and shit. They see me commenting on those music groups and shit. I get people add me all the fucking time. Usually it's those fucking fake Instagram, fake women basically that gonna tell you oh, click on this link, go on my OnlyFans, and I tell them fuck off, right? But sometimes it's legitimate people that are into the same music, whatever. So it was just some random idiot, it was some kind of anime picture. I don't know, the username was some random shit. And the guy just said, because I received a follow request, you know, or not a follow request because my account is, you know, not private. So it was just somebody followed me, and when somebody follows me, I just press follow back, and then later on, if I see that they're like a fake account, I delete them. So I clicked follow back, whatever. Turned out this idiot, he went on one of my pictures, and my friends, you know, click like on my pictures. I have not more than maybe like 6 or 7 likes on each one of my pictures, and it's the same people, you know. And there were like two of my bros, one of them that commented on my previous videos and shit. He usually comments on my pictures and stuff, but usually people don't comment. There was this one girl that commented on one of my pictures, you know, oh, you look, it was a picture of me when I still had hair and whatever, and I was wearing like sunglasses, and I put them like a bit lower, whatever. And she said, oh, you look really cool in this picture, and then she put like a blue heart and whatever. And she was like a girl that I tried talking to, you know, almost 2 months ago. I tried talking to her, but, you know, she has a boyfriend, so then I'm like, I'm not really interested much. Sometimes we would share memes and whatever, clips that we found on there, but, you know, nothing was going on between us, right? But this guy, this fucking troll, this fucking loser that is getting sued, by the way, since he saw the comment from that girl, right, and it was a heart and everything, right, I guess he thought that this girl is into me, or he thought we're dating, which, trust me, if I was dating somebody, I wouldn't be posting the type of videos I post, just so you know. But he thought that me and this girl are like dating or whatever. And I think she commented on a few other of my, I think she commented on 2 pictures. But yeah, since he saw that, he thought that she's my girlfriend or something, and he went and harassed her. He told her all kinds of shit. She showed me the screenshots, and basically called her all the names, a whore, a bitch, like, you pathetic bitch, I can't believe that you're fucking with this guy, don't you know that he's an incel loser, blah blah, all this and that. I hope that both you and him die. If you ever have kids, I hope that those kids get murdered because your genes should not be allowed to go on. Like, all this like shit. It was like a long fucking 5-sentence, 6-sentence paragraph of him saying all that shit to her. And pretty much, like, she had her Facebook. So on her Instagram bio, she had her Facebook linked. He went on her Facebook. So what he did, and this is extremely fucking retarded what this guy did, right? He took a picture of some random porn star, some random naked bitch. And he used one of those apps where you take a picture of somebody, and then you take a picture of somebody else, you take their face and you face swap. So he face swapped her face on the picture of this other girl's face that had like similar, you know, hair and whatever. And then he used that picture. He went on her Facebook, and she had her mother, father, and brother on her Facebook, because when she posted she posted like a Christmas picture, right? For, you know, a few days ago. And her mom and her dad and her brother were, you know, tagged, and also they were in the comments, and you can see they all have the same last name. This fucking loser sent that photoshopped picture and sent it to her father, mother, and brother. She is now suing that guy. She is suing him. She lives in Europe. I will not say in which country in Europe. She's not from my country, though. But she lives in Europe. She is now suing that bastard for what he did. And I do hope he gets some prison time. Even if it's like 1 or 2 months of prison time, he's gonna be somebody's bitch in prison. Okay? This is how far this stalking has gone on. So, like earlier today, you saw I uploaded that video, you know, how to be a normie. It was kind of like supposed to be like a satire, but a serious satire, and it turned into like a video of me saying how I think the future will be, etc. And I was pretty much thinking, I privated all those other old videos because first of all, I didn't want the trolls to go and vandalize the comment sections, first of all. And then there are some videos I don't want them to be that public because I didn't mind, a few thousand people, like my viewers, I didn't mind them seeing my videos. But since now my channel has went like, my channel is in front of those fucking 33 plus thousand, because that's just his subscribers. He gets way more viewers than just the subscribers. It basically went semi-mainstream, and now any fucking loser degenerate, because as I said, what type of people enjoy watching videos of, fucking bald idiots over there making fun of autistic people and shit like that? I don't want them to be taking my clips, reusing them as something else, or cutting and pasting and rearranging them to make it seem like I'm saying something else, etc. That's why I had to hide those videos, and I was kind of like gonna go through the list and maybe like put some videos in public that they can't take anything out of. There are a few videos that are just about, antinatalism, and I made that video with Talia about natural well-being. I wanted to like put some videos back into circulation kinda, and the other ones, they already seen their target audience anyways, and I was about to kind of continue just uploading as I used to. But since shit like this started happening, since stalking has reached such a point where people started going on my social, not even people, I should call them, I don't know what should I fucking call them, there's not a word bad enough. But since it got to that point, what I'm gonna do now is, as I said, just not gonna upload any more videos. Maybe I'll upload some wrestling videos that but even then, like there's no future of this channel has no future. I could get like 50,000 subs tomorrow, but I don't fucking want it, because now this troll's gonna, I need to create like a new Instagram too. Discord doesn't matter, because on Discord they can't really see who you're friends with and whatever, so Discord will be the same. You can add me on Discord and whatever, but my Instagram account, I have to make a new account, because if I do find a girlfriend in the future, if I do, find somebody or whatever, if I do post some pictures of me and somebody, or if I'm, I was planning to maybe move somewhere or travel or whatever, they will be able to stalk me. They will be able to see where I am. As I said, if I get a girlfriend, they will be able to harass her. Like, imagine if I did have a girlfriend, and if somebody did something like this to her, because this is like traumatizing. Like, even though it's a fake like a fake naked picture, it's of some porn star or OnlyFans model, still, like, that's extremely fucking weird. You're gonna send that to her parents? This is a girl that's like an introvert like me. She doesn't go out. We met because we listen to the same music and shit like that. This is not a girl that deserves to be treated in this type of a way, right? But these people, see, they wanna be so. When I made that video about the song from Radiohead, and when I said, women should not cover, like, I didn't say women shouldn't cover the song, as in women, all women. Because I even praised Macy Gray for making a great cover of the song, because she is somebody who actually has like bipolar disorder. She's somebody who went through depression, somebody who was very, very, like, had social anxiety and everything when she was growing up. She wasn't even able to really talk to people up until the age of 10, etc. So I even praised like her cover. And there are probably some other covers out there. But I was saying, these women who are like, you're 10 out of 10, whatever. It's hypocritical. All I was saying is, I wasn't even saying that they can't cover the song. But I was saying it's hypocritical, because the whole video was about loneliness. The whole video was about rejection. It's hypocritical that they would cover a song that's about a woman rejecting an ugly guy, when they would also reject that guy. They would also reject the protagonist of a song. That would be like as if you I don't know, that would be as if Donald Trump is making a cover of some song that's talking about being poor and living in the ghetto. It would be kind of disrespectful and stupid. It's kind of like when Kamala said that she grew up in a middle-class family. Yeah, fucking right. You know, what a punch in the face to everybody who actually grew up in a middle class, especially lower middle class, or hell, or even on welfare. You know, that's the point I was making. And this guy wanted to make it seem like I'm some type of a misogynist. He would take words out of context. Like, he would pause the video before I would finish the sentence. He would pause the video and say some shit, which then after I finished my sentence, what he said wouldn't make any sense anymore. But he would say the dumbest of shit. He just wanted to portray me as some weirdo, as some, you know, misogynist. When in actuality, probably 20% of my viewership is women. I could probably check the statistics of, I think there is like a place on YouTube where you can check statistics, how many viewers are male, how many are female. There's probably 20% of females. Because there were some women that added me, mostly from antinatalism videos, but even some from the black pill videos, because there are lesbian women who can't find a partner. Hell, there are some women who are actual femcells and whatever, because they are both not conventionally good looking, and also they live with their parents, or they're not in a situation to even get with somebody, because a lot of incels don't have a house to live. A lot of us don't have our own place, and then you meet a girl who doesn't have her own place. None of you can work. Both of you are suffering from social anxiety. You can't get together. It's people like that I met. But you wanna fucking say, like, oh, and you know, when I put that song from Fuel, Shimmer, I had the song Shimmer for like a minute or so in my video. The bastard, you know, he quickly, you know, had to cut out that part because of copyright, because he is trying to make dollars. YouTube is letting this guy make revenue off of making fun of me, off of making fun of other people and autistic people as well, etc. Tell me, how the fuck is that legal? Do explain that, YouTube. Do explain why the video, I made a video, and you, my regular viewers remember it. You know, even a lot of you commented on that video. I made a video, like, I think in mid-October, where I was literally comparing female characters from games before. I was showing Prince of Persia. I was showing No One Lives Forever, Venetica, Just Cause 3, Uncharted 4, etc. And I was comparing it to the modern video games, and I was saying basically how, you know, women in video games back in the day used to be beautiful, when now they are artificially made ugly on purpose. And I guess because YouTube has this type of a thing, automatically, I guess, if you make a video and there's like a picture or video of somebody on the screen, and you're like explaining that they are ugly looking or something, that automatically picks it up as hate speech. And I tried getting that video, what do you call it, reviewed, and no, they don't allow that video up. It was all like fake, just fake characters, no real people in the video, just fake characters and stuff like that. Pictures of them, gameplay footage, etc. That video got hate speech. Do I explain why? Huh? But this guy, sure, he was kind of dancing around, like he made sure to say, well, I guess he looks average. I guess he looks average. But he was making a lot of assumptions about my character. He was making fun of my mental illness. He was, as I said, before I would finish my sentence, he would say shit before. You know, like, oh, this guy probably this and that. And then when I finished the sentence, he would shut up because it didn't make sense, right? He even accused me of, he even said, oh, this guy is gonna turn trans in the future, which, as somebody who really doesn't like the gender politics, I will use that against you. I will use that as hate speech. You're being transphobic. I will use that as hate speech, though. You were being transphobic. Therefore, YouTube should remove your fucking video, bastard. You know? But really, this stalking is just, what do you call it? That's just the feather that broke the camel's back. You know, I think that now, even because that video will always be there. I reported that video. I told my friends to report the video, and still, those of you who are watching, if you didn't report his video, report it. Report it for bullying and harassing, because that's what the video does. Really, unless that video gets removed, people will forevermore be going on that guy's channel. They will be discovering it, and they will be attacking my channel, and they will be attacking me personally, etc. So I don't want to invest any more time into this channel. I don't want to invest, because it takes a lot of effort to make. Sure, like me talking in front of the camera, that's all I'm doing, but still, those are some half an hour, hour-long videos. You count all that up. I had 160 videos. You know, some of them are 30 minutes, some of them are 40, 50, some of them are an hour. You count all that up, that's over 100 hours. That's over 100 hours of putting in effort. And there was a lot of times when I would record a video and I didn't like it. I thought like, I was kind of like stumbling on my words. I was kind of like not being articulate enough. Sometimes I can't pronounce certain words, and, you know, some R's and L's and whatever. And I kind of, I get a tongue twister, and then I'm like, nah, that ended up sounding like shit. And I would end up re-recording it, and pretty much sometimes I would add maybe like 5 or 10 minutes of more content into the video and record it. And so sometimes I would record the same video pretty much 2 or 3 times, because I wasn't happy with how it turned out. Sometimes I would be like, fuck it, upload it. It's not perfect. I fucking, you know, I hate when I maybe could have explained something better, or I go from one topic to another, which I can't help it. That's just kind of how, you know, sometimes I want to talk about a certain topic and I go into a different direction, then I have to force myself to come back to the point of the video. You know, sometimes I would get frustrated by that, and I would have to re-record. So probably there was more than 250 hours all in total. I mean, the wrestling videos alone, the 2 videos, recording the footage took like an hour, but having to like create all, like some of the characters I created, most of them I downloaded, some of them are already in the game, but the characters that I created, like really each character took a few hours to make. Like 3-4 hours, sometimes even, you know, to get certain facial aspects that I wanted to do, and then you gotta create their entrance, etc., and then just to like figure out, okay, what type of matches should I do. Then like after I record every shit, comment over it, that takes, as long as the matches are, you add another amount of time for commentary, stuff like that. Each one of those wrestling videos took like 10 hours to make. There's 2 of them, you know. So it's like, why should I invest time in this channel where this channel will never be like a safe space? This channel was a safe space for me. It was a way for me to, when I felt depressed, when I felt like I wanted to vent, I would come here and I would vent. And the comments really helped. As I said, you know, I met a lot of friends here. I really appreciate you all a lot. You added a lot to my life, and I will definitely miss that. You know, I will miss that. And some people told me, you know, to go and upload on Rumble or on Odyssey. I already have a Rumble account. Really, I got 20 views on there. Made some exclusive videos there. I got 4 videos there, but really, people don't like going on Rumble. Like, let's just say it how it is. People like using YouTube. It's convenient. It's mainstream. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on an iPad or whatever. You can even use it on your PlayStation, right? So YouTube will always just be mainstream, and people don't really like creating accounts, going on these fucking knockoff apps, which I understand. But even then, you know, hell, I put the link to my Rumble. I got 6 followers on there since a month time. 6 followers. Yeah. So first of all, that's not gonna work. But even if I did start fully uploading there full time, again, the same stalkers would find me on there, would harass me over there. I still couldn't be able to meet new people. I still couldn't be able to really put my feelings into a video and talk about personal issues. I couldn't. Stalkers would follow me. Really, the only way for me to start ever making videos again, I would have to make a completely new channel, which starting from 0 subscribers again, I really don't want to go through that again. I don't. It took a long time to get this 1,000 subscribers. It took more than a year. Because I started this video, I think, in, it was October or November of the last year. You know, the first videos I made some goth fashion videos, because that's kind of like where it started. I made like couple of movie reviews, and I talked about the movie Crow, and when that shit was going on, which that's where he got that thumbnail. I didn't want to do the Crow makeup, so I kind of did something different, something original, and you know, this bastard took that picture out of context, used it as a thumbnail to make me look crazy or stupid or something, you know. But yeah, you know, people say that karma exists. I don't believe in karma. If karma existed, then I hope all the worst things happen to this bastard. I literally wish him all the worst. I'm literally never gonna forgive him. I literally, like, cancer wouldn't be good enough for this bastard. Like literally, like, I want him to, oh, I can't even say. I can't even say on here. But, yeah, all in all, as I said, the only way for me to ever start uploading again would be a completely new channel, which I don't really want to do, and I could never show my face again. And I couldn't neither use the Dark Season username nor any of the other ones I used before. It will literally have to be a completely anonymous channel, no face showing, probably would have to even use a voice changer or something, and literally nobody would be able to know who I am. And you subscribers, none of you would even be able to find me either. Because it's kind of like you have like a mole in a spy agency. You don't know who ratted you out. You can't tell it to nobody. So I would only be able to tell the 5 of my close friends. They would be able to know about my channel, but nobody else would be able to know. And then again, it would take me, what, another year to gain 1,000 subscribers, which some of that was like lucky breaks, really. As I said, the Crow movie, that got me a lot of subscribers. Some anti-natalism videos really, you know, hit the bullseye. I got a lot of subscribers on that, and the video where I said how I'm 27 and depressed and how my depression has prevented me from going outside the house, that video probably got me the biggest amount of subscribers, because again, that was 10,000 views on its own. You know, usually my videos get anywhere from 200 to 300, sometimes 500 to 700. Usually doesn't go more than a 700 or so. But yeah, it's over, and I'm gonna leave the videos that are on now. I'm gonna leave them on. No point deleting those, but yeah, I'm not gonna really put any more attention into this channel at all. No point me wasting my time. You know, I was recently I was talking to someone online, really on a dating app. We didn't really get to talking, but you know, if it works out, if I ever find a woman, you know, I literally wanted to, you know, if I ever was to like travel and meet a woman, whatever, I wanted, you know, to upload videos, like couple videos, etc. You know, do certain cool stuff, Q&As, you know, gaming together, You know, but that will never happen, because then these fucking stalkers, they would straight up stalk me and my girlfriend. They would stalk my family, her family. So yeah, it's over. And once again, those of you who watched me, I really appreciate you. And you know, those of you who didn't add me on Discord, I'll put my Discord in the description. Add me on there. You know, and I guess we can talk on there and not on here anymore, unfortunately. Although, you know, if any of you, Jordan has a channel, he doesn't upload much, but if any of you want to start your own YouTube channel, if you want me to kind of be like a co-host, or if you want to include me as a guest once in a while, if you want me to talk about certain topics, I'd be glad to do that, you know. But I'm not gonna have my own channel again. And yeah, it sucks that the bastard won, but this is not about winning. This is just about, I don't want to get stalked. I don't want somebody hacking me, finding my address, or, you know, stuff like that. So I got enough problems as it is. I'm already, you know, I can't say on YouTube, but you know what comes with depression. You know which feelings come with depression. And you know, I already been SOE years before, and now this has pushed me so far. Really, yeah, it has pushed me all the way to the edge. Although I'm not gonna mention it. My haters can use these clips and use it against me in the future or whatever. So no, I'm not gonna say it. But thank you all for watching. And really, the only thing I'm kinda sorta hoping for is that the girl I met on the dating app, I hope that we do end up kinda like talking, because we just exchanged a few messages so far, but she did say she's interested. So I hope that leads to something serious, because even though my feeling is that probably she will ghost me after 4 or 5 days, like it usually ends up going like that, but I do hope it leads to something. And this is a goodbye. And this is really tough for me, because again, I will not have a place anymore to be with my friends, you know, to be. And but thank you all, and bye.